Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back. You're probably wondering why.
Oh, it feels good.
You're probably wondering why I feel so good. Can you look at my face? My face looks like I'm about to have one. I'm about to have a, one of those.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
but if one more person asks me why I'm so, if one more person asks me why I'm so happy today, I'm gonna bust.
You know what, man? I'm about to bust. And when I say bust, I mean downstairs. And my downstairs area is about to bust.
If one more person goes, geez, how are you guys so full of energy and so happy all the time? I'm going to bust.
If one more person says, hey, Bryan, you're about to crack your face. You're smiling so hard. I'm going to bust.
If one more person goes, hey, man, you smell like strawberry. Bryan, you smell like coconut.
I'm going to bust.
We're going to bust.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something.
Now tell them why. Tell them why.
Why? Because I took my emulsified MCT oil from On It and dripped it into my coffee. By the way,
it's so good.
You want to hear something even
I'm
better?
I'm addicted to it. This is a true story. I texted Aubrey Marcus last night. I went, because they sent me a package
of
it
it
to try
tasty.
it out. I had to make coffee. This is at 9 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care if I can't sleep. I have to try this. So they sent me their new coffee, whatever.
You were dying to try the MCT?
Yes. And I'm like, God, I don't know if I want strawberry in my coffee. You know I got a sweet tooth, but there's no sugar in it.
Yep.
Put in my coffee. Brilliant.
Dude,
it's the only way I can do
put
coffee.
The coconut MCT in my water, and I drank it. I was going to put it in my coffee, and I go, I'm going to try it in my water first.
Was it nice in the water?
It's delicious. It actually tastes really
here's
good.
a disclaimer for everyone out there. As much as I love MCT oil, you better be careful with it because
you might
take too
your
much.
pounds.
No. Poo would be an understatement. The perfect storm.
Really?
If you take too much, you're gonna bust out the back.
You're gonna your bunghole gonna bust, and that's what it's gonna sound like.
No, for real.
I'm gonna bust.
No, for real.
I should have worn my diapers.
The new On It MCT oil is brilliant.
I never have that issue. I mean, I guess if you take a shitload of
take a
MCT
shitload.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Just take a little bit. Take what they say on the bottle.
One tablespoon is all you need.
Yeah.
Get your day started.
Yeah. Let me ask you this about it. I don't want to, no false advertising here, but I have a question. Does it give you energy? Because I did feel like it compounded the caffeine.
Well, I like to fast. So the way I fast is by taking MCT oil in the morning, so I can prolong, so I don't have to eat.
But it's not a stimulant, right? Because I felt like I got stimulated by it. So this is not me trying to
we'd
say.
have to ask Aubrey.
Okay.
I think when mixed with the coffee, it is obviously.
It's good stuff.
It's good.
Yeah.
They have new flavors, strawberry, which I've never seen before.
And MCT oil is, by the way, the medium
triglyceride
medium chain triglycerides.
We're not scientists, people.
That are the
hey,
fat.
If one more person asks us if
acids.
we're scientists, we're gonna bust.
I'm gonna bust.
No, we're not scientists. We just use the products.
My downstairs area is about to bust.
Yeah, and if you're about to bust because you're bored with your workout, go to onit.com/academy for all your workout needs.
Yeah, and bust those arms and bust that back.
Bust those tries.
Bust them glutes and upper thighs.
Bust that ass.
Bust them hips.
Bust that ass.
John Wolf take you through a hip busting
hey,
exercise.
John Wolf, I'm going to come up there because I want you to bust this ass.
John Wolf and John Wolf.
Yeah.
Listen up, man.
Yeah, go ahead and bust our asses.
Hey, John Wolf /Wolf. I want you to bust my ass.
Hey, Aubrey, next time I'm in Austin, Texas, I need you to line some girls up so I can bust their asses.
Hey, you guys got a glute blaster up in this bitch? That's the first thing I say when I walk into a gym. Y'all got a glute. You
got that?
Y'all got a glute blaster up in this bitch? Yo, Bryan, Callen, y'all got a glute buster? You got a glute blaster up in this bitch?
See, I walk in and go, hey, motherfucker, I'm looking to diversify my portfolio.
My physical portfolio? Y'all got a...
Because I'm looking for some asses to bust.
You got a rump wrecker up in this bitch?
Dude, I don't know how we got started on this from MCT oil. On it, I apologize. Aubrey, John, I apologize. Onit.com/fighter, 10% off. Get your new MCT oil in strawberry, coconut, vanilla, and also kettlebells, all the dope merchandise that they have.
I want to apologize for Brendan using bad words right away on a Monday. Instead of saying motherfuckers, just say, hey,
You know why?
You know
it's because we're in the dirty South, you stupid old bitch.
Hey, you motherfucker. So you know that I'm not really saying it. But
when I was in New Orleans, I went, hey, motherfucker. I need a beignet, you stupid bitch.
Can you do it this way,
And then I became racist towards white people. Hey, you white devil. I need a fucking beignet, you white piece of shit.
You sound like a white redneck saying that to another white guy.
No, it's weird, man. It's like I came back and I'm racist. It's
Hey,
weird.
you got any beignets up in this bitch? I want some more beignets.
Hey, you white devil! I need some beignets and a swamp rat. By swamp rat, I mean them big old, what are they called?
Nutrients.
Nutrients?
Hey, I want some beignets not dipped in. I don't want them dipped in powdered sugar. I want them dipped in some Nutri sauce. You boil up a couple Nutris, throw in some spices. They'll take the fur off, obviously. Cut them tails, because I can get $5 off them.
$5.
How about that girl who's drunk in New Orleans? Thank you. First of all, thank you, New Orleans.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Houston. Coming out in force. Talk about a good old Dirty South tour. We had a great time.
Dude, best time we've had on tour yet,
Yes,
to be
sir.
honest.
Good
great
shows.
food, great people. Really good show. So much fun, man. I just almost got emotional in Houston talking about Bryan.
Yeah, brother. That was awesome. That was
fun, man.
I told my wife about that.
It was cool,
I mean,
man.
I really appreciated it. But I love this girl in New Orleans. She was drunk and she goes.
First of all, she's at top of the balcony. We're doing fan questions.
Yep.
Carry
she
on.
looks down. She goes, "Hey, no, you can get $5 now." And I go, "Oh."
It's Bobby Boucher's mom.
Everybody starts laughing. And that New Orleans accent, that's a great accent.
Dude, I love it.
Oh,
Especially
it's
when you can
musical.
hear it.
It's that one guy was from Lafayette. I'm from Lafayette, and that's where I'm from.
I'm from Lafayette. I really
Like that.
appreciate you,
And
boys.
Kind of the low kept his voice down. That was cool.
They were great,
Yes,
man.
they were. And he goes, she goes, hey, and I go, what'd you say, honey? She goes, I don't, you had to get $5 and we're not doing it.
This is true.
And I go, sir, what is she saying? He goes, you can get $5 for every nutria tail that you turn in. I was like, well, thank you so
What
much.
did I turn them in at, though?
Let me go ahead and get a boat. I'll get a crossbow and a net
It was great, though.
and a couple clippers. Clip them tails off.
It's weird to see the progression of the fan questions from when we started it in Brea till now. They're so much better. Because when we first started, I almost thought about cutting out fan questions because they were so like weird and random. But now, for whatever reason, maybe it's the cities, they're getting so much better and it makes the show so much better. That's why when we get done, I go, because of you guys make the show.
Yeah.
It literally, you live and die a lot on sometimes of how good those fan questions
It's
are.
really true.
It's so cool. I'll tell you what I was thinking about. For us, we got to keep doing what we're doing and be careful of the criticism that whether you see online. I know you don't see it. I try not to see it.
Yeah.
But when you see the impact that you have in person, it's insane, man.
Yeah.
When these guys come up and talk to us, it's nuts.
And really we don't take it for granted. I mean, it's just such an incredible feeling. We were at Concrete Cowboy and people were coming up to us and they were just so excited.
Well, I'll tell you where what was interesting. Now, we love the fans. We love the fans.
Yeah.
But we're at House of Blues in, I think it was Dallas, and the guy goes, hey, man, the Foundation Room's connected here. It's, one of the biggest clubs in Dallas. Just, if you guys announce your after party there, I think they set it up. You guys just go there. I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, yeah, we have a big crew. I'm like, yeah, we'll just go there. Man, it was tough. The people were great, but there's a few guys who were just hammered, man. I'm a bigger dude, so there's not too many guys who are taller than me. So when they talk and they spit, it just hits my shoulder. Old Bri here, though, got the old fan shower.
Well, because you're so tall, and I love it. I always take pictures, and it's so flattering. But sometimes the guys they're super drunk, and they want to put their arm around me, and it's just a damp armpit on my shoulder.
I talked to him, right? Like, obviously, we talked to him, hugged him, and then I went to sit down in like our VIP section. Old Bri can't get away. They strong arm him. Like, nah, bitch, get over here. We need some more advice.
I'm getting pulled around.
Hey, bitch, you dropping knowledge all night.
I was like, whoa.
I was just watching Bryan.
And you found a corner. It was good.
It was fun, man.
God, we appreciate it. Hey, I want to just give a shout out to Molly Rogers. Her boyfriend Adam Greer passed away at the age of 32. He had a blood clot, and she sent me this email, and I wanted to read it to you.
Please be.
He apparently his name is Adam Greer, and he has 4 kids, 32 years old. He loved the Fighter and Kid podcast. It was his drive to work, listening, and oftentimes a great conversation, or sometimes debate starter for him and I. I would come home to him in hysterics, listening to the two of you go back and forth, and I loved that it brought him so much entertainment. I just hope you know how much your podcast means to people. I do not know if this is possible, and I know I am one of thousands to write to you, but if there's a way you guys could do a quick shout out to Adam for being a loyal Fat K follower, it would help me tribute him. Thank you for your time.
Good Lord.
Listen, man, that's...
His name was Adam?
Yeah, Adam Greer. And he's
Adam,
got
my
4
brother.
kids. Yeah.
Adam, my brother, rest in peace.
Yep. It's just one of those things, but I don't take that for granted. That's why I'm starting to realize how important this podcast is to people. Dude, we had people driving 4 or 5 hours, and
We had some guy come from Hawaii.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, the shopping in just to lighten this thing up, the shopping in Dallas, the Galleria.
Yeah.
You ever been to Galleria, Kay? First of all, I think it's the second biggest mall in America, besides Mall of America in Minnesota.
Yeah.
It is enormous, and Jay Schaub knew all about it. I just tagged along with Jay. I didn't realize how dope it was gonna be. I have to pick some stuff up.
Yeah, you did.
You gotta
spend some money on.
Don't
some
put
shoes.
the Shaw brothers together.
Spend some money on some shoes.
We are enablers of each other.
Yes, you
I was
guys
like,
are.
damn, those are sick. He's like, they sure are.
Couple 1-2 shoppers.
I was like, you know what? I should probably wait. He's like, why wait? They might be gone. I'm like, that's a great point. And then we feed off each other.
You throw those guys into like a mall, they're coming out with a whole bunch of bags. A couple 1-2 professional shoppers.
We really are.
Okay.
His problem is his wife, Ianthe's just as bad. So those two they shop it up.
Yeah. See, isn't that funny? I won't do it. I don't shop.
You're not that guy.
I just don't do it. I mean, I want a pair of common projects, but they're expensive. I'm going to dip into my pocket.
I don't know if they're for you.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'd like you to get a pair.
Yeah. I'm just about the fans, buddy.
Me too. Are you going to watch our boy fight this weekend?
I'm going to watch Chris Van Eerden fight.
And his fight's
Las
where?
Vegas
It's
with
on
Frank
CBS
Grillo.
Sports?
It's on CBS Sports, yes. And the winner of that fight will fight for the title.
Do we know who owns that title? It's not 47, is it?
It is 47, and it is that killer out of Mayweather's camp, I believe, right?
Oh, not Crawford.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know he's not fighting Anthony Joshua. I know that. I know Anthony Joshua's not in the mix.
Did you see that fight?
I did. And
oh my Lord!
yeah.
I just saw. Thank God the fans. All you guys sent me the highlights of the Anthony Joshua fight because I couldn't watch it. You guys are the bomb.
Well, you said something interesting to me too, because the guy who fought him had been an athlete in other sports. I think football.
So the background, Martin, the guy that he fought, he trained at Box and Burn with us. His promoter who passed away, King. Michael King. Yeah, so what happened, not what happened, but the plan was they started a program out here that took all like ex-athletes or even college pro athletes, and they wanted to find the next heavyweight champion. They thought it was from football, basketball, or, baseball background. And so they took all these guys and they dumped millions and millions of dollars into it and thought that next heavyweight champ came from there. And they're kind of right because Martin guy came out of that camp and he became world champ, which is pretty crazy. Granted, he won by beating that Polish guy who rolled his ankle, but still, mission complete.
Yep.
The only thing is, once you become world champ, then you got to unify the belt.
Yeah.
And then you got guys like Anthony Joshua,
who've
Tyson Fury, and Wilder.
Who've been fighting forever since they were kids.
Anthony Joshua, he's a gold medal winner in the Olympics. Gold medal winner in the Olympics.
Yeah. And like you said, I think he'd been fighting since he was very young.
Yeah, very young.
So it's really hard to.
It's a different language. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it. The best athletes don't make the best fighters.
Well, I always ask you that. I always look at guys, like, so interesting because you're a fighter, and I look at a great athlete who's in another sport. I said, that guy would have been a killer in an MMA or something. And you always say, I don't know. I've never seen him get hit.
You can't say
and
that.
come back.
Yeah, you can't say that.
It's just different. Like John Jones would not make it on an NFL roster.
No, if you took
dominant.
the UFC's roster and you took him through like NFL Combine or NBA Combine or if there's a professional league like way to
like assess
numerical,
athletic,
assess their
jump high, run fast.
There you
lift
go.
a lot,
If you do that or you had him do like a decathlon, there's not a UFC athlete I think in the top 100.
Yeah.
Out all the major sports.
Yeah. I believe it.
We have a friend, your good buddy John Brankus. He took GSP through the sports science.
Yeah.
We don't want to release what happened, but there's a reason he didn't get released.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And we consider him.
Well, they were talking about John.
John Jones. John Jones
they were
even
talking
goes
about GSP, how he runs a 4.340 and how he has a 40-inch vertical leap, and no, he doesn't.
Not even close.
Doesn't even come close to that.
No. He wouldn't be in the.
And it's no diss on GSP, but
It's also not his language.
It's also not his
language. It's a different language.
But
now going playing devil's advocate here, you take LeBron James, you put him in jiu-jitsu gi, he's gonna look like a fish out of water. It's just different language.
Well, we watched Alden Smith, who's a freak athlete, doing jiu-jitsu. He was doing a little bit of rolling around. He is as incredible and athletic and strong as he is. It's still somebody you tap probably immediately.
100%.
Yeah.
Now, if Alden Smith decided to dedicate 2 years to it,
Yeah.
he's going to make up in 2 years what would probably take the average person 12 years.
Yes.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
But then, the huge difference is that fighter's heart. That's what makes a world champion and just a regular guy, which some guys aren't born with it.
Yeah, like someone like Glover Teixeira, like he can take shots, Ryan Bader or whatever, and keep his composure and come back, bang, bang, bang. But it's a very different kind of thing.
Did you see? We were flying during the fights, so I had to watch him on replay. Me and Rogan talked about him a little bit, but did you see some of it?
Dos Santos
My foot's in my mouth. My foot's in my mouth. Hey Rothwell, I fucking jinxed you, buddy. I'm sorry, man, but it was a tough matchup for him. But JDS looked unbelievable.
Well, he looked unbelievable. Like for me, when I watched him across the octagon before he was going to engage, he looked in great shape, but he looked so loose. He looked so relaxed. And I don't know if it's the training with Michael Moore.
Michael Moore, he up. I think Junior Dos Santos in his post fight conference that he goes, people forget, man, I'm a boxer. I'm not a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm not a wrestler. I'm a boxer. And so he went back to his roots, working with Michael Moore, stuff like that. I think he was focused too much on the grappling aspects, maybe, but also just the time off, because that JDS, he beats Verdun.
Really,
he beats already beat Stipe.
Yeah. No, so
and
at 32 years old, he does have a run.
What did I say? How he has to beat Rothwell? Just stay outside. But he's had that game plan. If you know what that game plan was, the Shane Carwin game plan. When he fought Shane, he stayed outside. He peppered the fuck out of his face and his body. When Shane came in to engage, he ate huge right hand.
Yeah.
So it's just that JDS, again, he's just a better athlete, so he can do both. But listen, I was the guy who said JDS needs to do something, man. He needs to do something because those Cain fights took it out of him. But whatever he's doing, keep doing it.
Is he shaving his eyebrows?
Yeah.
Is he shaving his eyebrows?
I don't know.
It's just a question.
I agree.
He's a good-looking man, but he's just shaving.
That's being generous.
Well, you're taking all the hair off your face.
He's not. Yeah. Again, he's not top 100 good.
You take the hair off my face, I'm gonna look like a boiled sweet potato.
Yeah. You know
what I mean?
I'm gonna look like shit. You take the hair off my face.
I mean,
you know what? For no hair on his face, he looks pretty good.
Absolutely.
You know which fight I fast forward and purposely didn't watch? Gabriel Gonzaga. My brother saw it and goes, "Ugh, I wish Gonzaga would stop. No bueno." And I just put, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to remember Gonzaga for the Gonzaga days. I want to remember Gonzaga. When I fought him, he was a monster. He came off losses from JDS and Shane. Before that, he was on a run. Obviously, he has the amazing Mirko Cro Cup highlight. But there's no sport in the world where it's more evident when you should stop than fighting.
Yeah.
Because one-on-one, especially you're going against a younger guy in Derek Lewis,
Yeah.
so you see the difference with the movement and stuff.
It's so unforgiving,
It's just time to stop.
So unforgiving.
He has a gym in Massachusetts,
So be a teacher, be a coach.
Yes, man. But I
guess guys
but you look at guys
bodies
like,
feel good.
But you look at Orlovsky, you look at Rothwell, you look at Mark Hunt.
They have renaissances. They have resurgences.
The older guys
Mark Hunt's
all do.
41.
All the older guys do.
Yeah.
So how can you say that? He can go, well, look at
I know.
Look, and it's really not the exception. These older guys are all on these crazy runs.
I wonder if these guys look at it this way. Like, I wonder if someone like Mark Hunt or whoever it might be, I wonder if they go, look, I could make another $1 million if I play my cards right, if I stay on the outside, my striking's getting better. Or are they thinking, I wonder, I mean, who the hell knows, but I wonder if they're thinking 5 more fights or 5 more years or $1 million more.
When we were talking to Frank Mir at our live show in Vegas, he went, I'll fight another 6 years. And
he wants to know 5 years because he wants to be 20 years.
And what did I say? There's not a chance.
Yeah.
I went, no, there's no way. And now, came out today that it looks like he's going to test positive for performance-enhancing drugs, right? Yeah. Supplements. And he might get the 2-year ban. He said, if they suspend me for 2 years, I'm just going to retire.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I think in the interest of his brain damage, You know what sucks? And I have Frank's back, right? He's my hero. I wanted to be like that guy when I was fighting the UFC. I wanted to follow his career. What sucks is, remember I was talking about he should be on UFC Tonight? He should be the analyst? Yeah, because he's
check it out.
Articulate and smart.
He was supposed to be the analyst this weekend, but they had to take him off because if he tests positive for PEDs, they can't.
Shit.
So they,
Really?
you know that? He's supposed to be the analyst, and they yanked him.
Come
so he
on,
finally got
man.
a shot. But a guy like that, you can't
Get him back on there.
Fuck
We
off.
need him.
Fuck off, PDs. He's a legend.
He's a legend.
No one's gonna go, oh man, Frank Mir test positive for PDs. No one remembers that.
Yeah.
Frank Mir did his whole career great, beat some of the greatest guys in the world, most submissions, best submission artist of all time.
Absolutely.
Fuck off. Put him
And
back on
and
the
he's
show.
really
and
smart
real
about
quick,
breaking
I'd
down
rather
fights.
hear him talk than everyone you have up there.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
He's
So,
brilliant, man.
How long is that ban from? Is that 2 years too?
No, there's no ban on you. Like I'm not banned from UFC Tonight. I'm not banned from Tough Talk.
Yeah.
I'm not banned from any of that. I just don't work with UFC Now and Fight Pass anymore. I'm not banned from any of that stuff.
Right.
I'm all good with them. But that sucks for Frank, man.
It does. So we're on Fight Talk. We should probably break down
We got some fights this weekend, Ev?
some fights.
Yeah, we sure do.
Man, one thing about Fight Talk, though, if you're going to go to the fights live, you better look good.
Well,
you got to look good, man.
Well, I agree.
You got to look good. And
Well,
you look
are you
good.
talking about-
you
you
look
like my
good on
shirt?
stage, too.
Yeah.
Because if you're giving live performances or you're going to live performance, you got to look good.
Yeah.
And it is springtime, right?
it is springtime, dude.
So you want a spring collection?
I want a spring collection.
But do you want to go to
you see
the
what I'm wearing
stylist
right now?
But do you want to go to the designers and stylists and figure out yourself, or would you rather just have someone do that for you and send you a package to
Dude,
your house?
I want to be able to say I'm fashion forward. I'm fashion casual. I want to have a category.
Okay, keep going.
I'm sporty, and I want people to do it for me.
And you want them to send it to your house?
I don't want to go and try stuff on. I want to give them my sizes, and I want them to send it. But I don't want to pay. Look, dude, I'm not paying $180 for a shirt, and I'm sick of paying $90 for a t-shirt.
Okay, hold on.
I'm tired
I
of
think
it.
I know what you're
So
looking for.
forget it.
Hold on, let me talk to the guys.
there's
They're right
nothing-
here. Let me talk to them.
I will talk to them, but I'm
Hold on.
telling you right
All
now.
right, just shut your mouth. Just shut
All
your
right,
mouth.
go
Let me
ahead.
see.
Talk to him. It sounds like you're just going. Pss, pss, pss.
Well, no, I'm talking to them.
All right, but it sounded like you were going.
All right, man. I guess I can let you in on this.
What?
And the 3 million listeners. Go to 54club.com.
And you mean where I can get shirts like the one I'm
The
wearing
exact one you're wearing.
right now?
Or the jeans you're wearing. Go to 54club.com right now. Enter promo code FIGHTER. You get 50% off. Fashion forward.
Come on, dude.
Top of the line. Designer stuff.
50% off?
50%
For
off.
real?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Enter promo code FIGHTER. It's a subscription only. It's the only way
Why
you
would
can
you
get
do it? Even though why would you do it? Just because I wear their clothes 40% of the time.
Got that?
40%.
Why would you do
it?
it?
I didn't do it that
Because
way.
I wear it.
Why would you do it?
90 days out of the year.
40% of the time.
50% off. Enter promo code FIGHTER. Go to spell out 54club.com. Promo code FIGHTER. Get your free sunglasses too. And they have the new spring collection. You guys are going to
You wore
love
the
it.
sunglasses the entire.
I wore them today.
Entire
I wore them
trip.
today. I wore them today, son. 54club.com. Promo code FIGHTER. Enjoy. You're welcome.
Oh,
Get
and
your
by the
fashion
way,
on.
and by the way, when it comes to the sunglasses, do me a favor. When you get the free sunglasses,
those anymore.
take them to an expensive.
You don't get those
You don't get
anymore.
them
Not-
anymore.
they changed those sunglasses.
You can take the
You get the
sunglasses you were
aviators,
wearing,
the-
take them to an expensive sunglasses. Put them in the rack next to all of them, and you tell me if you can tell a difference.
Well, they're just, it's the same quality. Yeah, they're just as good.
Exact same quality.
They don't ship those anymore.
But you can't
I
get
see
them
what you're
anymore.
doing here. Yeah.
But you can't get them anymore.
54club.com, promo code FIGHTER. Let's go to Fight Talk. Fight Talk. Fight Talk.
Fight talk. It's fight talk.
There it is.
Fight talk. Fight talk. MCT. Oh, working through my veins.
You know, I wish we had a sponsor for teeth whitener. When you're doing that,
Damn
you
it.
look like a Nutri-Rat or whatever it's
I look
called.
like a nutria.
Why do they call them Nutria?
I got a Nutria
Such a
mouth?
stupid name for a rat.
I don't
You
know.
got to fix your teeth, though. All right, what do you got?
God damn it, I really do. First of all, I should go
we
get them
both do.
cleaned. I never go to the dentist.
You know, Joe's mom works at a dentist.
Oh, yeah? Where? Really far away? I'll stick to the one that's 10 minutes away from my house. It's not about that. I'm just lazy.
You know what the thing is, though? You can put those teeth whiteners on, but you can't drink coffee for a while.
Just drink it with a straw.
Yeah. They call me Yellow Mouth.
Couple
They call me-
1, 2. barbecue corn
Hey,
nut
Bryan,
teeth here.
hey, Bryan, you been eating corn? Do you have yellow fever? Neither. Just got a yellow sweater on my teeth.
Hey, Bryan.
Don't brush
I
thoroughly.
got a yellow sweater on my
Drink
teeth.
a whole bunch of coffee, and I'm afraid they got stained. It's called age.
Hey, Bryan, I didn't know you could tint your teeth yellow. Yeah, you sure can.
Sure can.
Brown or yellow. Mine are brown. His are yellow. You pick.
Yeah, you know when you haven't drank water for a little while and you take a pee-pee, and it's that golden yellow. My teeth are piss yellow.
Yeah,
I don't drink pee-pee.
I don't drink. We
coffee,
don't drink
though.
piss. We drink coffee.
Oh, well, if
You
I'm
ever
in
seen
the
them?
desert-
You ever seen them golden raisins? Yeah. Well, my teeth look like them golden raisins, and Bryan looks like the original brown
You
raisins.
got a mouthful of golden raisins or corn nuts.
Golden raisins, original raisins.
Yes.
Those are our teeth.
I'm the Antichrist. The Antichrist, boy. The Antichrist.
Fuck your white teeth. All right, what do you got, Ev?
Sorry.
All right, so the fights are this Saturday. They're on Big Fox, so everyone should be able to check them out. First fight up on the prelims. Cub Swanson kicks it off. We got Cub Swanson and Hakran Diaz.
Ooh.
Hakran Diaz is I believe, a Novo Nyaga.
Oh, the Novo Nyaga.
Oh, no, yeah, man, yeah.
What is Novo Nyaga? Is that some kind of a club where you can go get your dick on? You guys want to?
Is that some sort of Brazilian steakhouse? By steakhouse, I mean Brazilian whorehouse.
Hey, is that where you can get a whole? Hey, Evan, is Novo Nyaga a place where you can work someone's meat flute? That I stole that for Cowboy Cerrone.
Meat flute?
Cowboy Cerrone like texted me that meat flute.
We got to talk about Cowboy after this part.
Yeah.
Man, I hope Cub Swanson pulls it off, man. I'm always rooting for Cub. That fight's where? This fight's in Tampa?
It's in Tampa, Florida.
Tampa,
Yeah.
that's right. Man, I like my boy Cub Swanson. He's a monster, monster.
So talented, right?
Yeah, man. What else you got?
The top of the prelims, we got Benny Dariush and Mike Chiesa.
Dariush is my boy, and he's a monster.
Benny Dariush.
Dariush.
Where's he from?
He trains out of Black House.
Dariush.
Oh, no,
sounds
he
like
trains
Arabic.
out of,
Oh, he's Moroccan.
trains
I
out
think.
of King's MMA.
I think
he's
he's-
such a monster.
I think he's Moroccan.
Yeah, I
He's
don't know.
Iranian Assyrian.
Ooh, Iranian
Close.
Assyrian.
Close, though.
Assyrian is a small sect. The Assyrians are a small sect of.
Dude is super talented. Black belt, amazing stand-up. That's a good fight. Got any other bigger ones, Evan, or you want to just go through all the small ones? Or
I like that fight.
yeah, keep going though.
All right.
I'd
we're on
also like the fight.
main card, Rose Namajunas versus Tisha Torres.
My girlfriend Rose Namajunas.
Ooh,
love
Rose
her.
is back finally.
I love her so
Yeah, I
much.
love Rose too.
She's so cute.
Never pick against Rose. She's
No.
such a.
I got Rose on
Remember what
that.
she did? She went, "Oh, Paige, you're on Dancing with the Stars. Before you go there, let me see your face."
Here you go.
Fuck you, ABC.
Hey, hey, your face looks way too white. Let's redden it up a little bit.
Oh, you a little blonde white girl from Cali. You going to
Finger
Dancing with the
painting,
Stars?
finger painting with your blood. With
Oh,
your,
let me paintbrush
with
your
your nose
stupid
blood.
fucking pretty face. Nose job for free. Oh, you want some fat lips like Kendall Jenner? That's cool. Check this out.
I'll tell you what though, I love Paige showed me something. Just kept getting up, tough as shit. But Rose
I
is my
assume you're tough as shit. If
Rose
you're
is my
knocked down.
girlfriend, and I love her.
Rose is-
Pat Barry, all due respect, of course. I just mean girlfriend.
Rose-
my cyber girlfriend.
Yeah,
in
cyber
my
girlfriend.
mind. In my
Rose, besides Joanna, is the most dangerous fighter in that weight class by far. Her submissions are filthy,
She's
McNasty.
crazy. Her submissions are ridiculous.
Definitely taking Rose. I'll go.
She's like a pretty
first
spider
round
on your back.
submission.
She's like the pretty spider on your back. She's like the
You
sexy
talking about
spider.
that dime piece widow? Mm-hmm. Talking about that dime piece tarantula on your back?
She,
Oh, you want them dime piece tarantulas?
she's like one of them furless tarantulas. One of them super cute furless tarantulas.
She still have that shaved head looking like G.I. Jane?
Yep.
I love her.
Really?
shaved head.
She's
Yeah.
keeping it?
She's
Yeah,
so
it looks
cute.
like she's keeping it.
I love it. And she looks like she's standing on the street before she's going to fight. She looks like a heroin
model.
junkie. She looks like a heroin junkie.
Okay, not the
like
way I
a
was going
fashion.
with it.
Well, her eyes are kind of closed, and she looks like she's about to fall asleep.
Yeah,
And
she
then
does
goes
look
in-
sleepy all the time.
She goes in and whoops your behind.
Whoop your-
Behind. Or your.
If you call her a junkie one more time, I'm going to bust on your face.
Hey, that's not how it goes.
Your face.
Your downstairs area can't explode. You can't blast on Mafache.
This is a weird podcast.
Don't be.
I got Rose
Don't
first round
blast
submission.
on my
Who do you
visage.
have?
Rose, of course.
Yeah. All right, keep going, Ev.
I mean, if Rose was fighting John Jones, I'd have Rose.
That's insane.
'cause I like her.
John Jones would murder that sexy tarantula.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All right. Well,
Okie dokie.
sorry.
Let's go on
Keep
to the
going.
next one.
Rose, the
All right.
sexy tarantula. The Rose Rosie. There's a tarantula
rose.
called a rosy bottom tarantula. Can you look it up?
And
Sure.
don't waste your time. It's a big spider. It's
Look up
called rose.
It's a
tarantula.
rosy. It's a rosy. Look it up. Look it
You
up.
looking up tarantulas in the middle of fight talk now?
Tarantula.
keep going,
But also
keep going.
pronounce it
Look it
properly.
after.
Pronounce it tarantula.
Rose.
Kill it.
What else you got, Ev?
All right, so since Tony Ferguson had to drop out of the main event with Khabib has gotten pushed down to the third fight.
Please
on
say
the
it
main
properly.
card.
Khabib.
Habib, excuse me. And Khabib is fighting a guy named Daryl Horcher, who on 9 days' notice is taking his first UFC fight. He's 12-1, fighting out of Pennsylvania, and it's at a 160-pound catchweight.
Well, you
That's
know.
all we could find, huh? In all the world, that's the only no UFC
Well-
vet would step up.
Well,
and take
Donald
it.
Cerrone had his hand raised super high, like a kid going,
Well, what
"Pick me, pick
happened
me,
with
pick
that?
me."
What happened
I
with
think
that? I
what
meant to
happened.
ask him.
I think what happened was,
Oh, I know what happened.
yeah. I think.
We
yeah.
don't have to talk about it.
Donald's a draw, so you want to keep Donald for like big cities and stuff. I would imagine. I don't
makes
know,
sense.
but
Yeah, Habib.
it's
mean,
so funny.
Khabib beat
Donald's
the
like
brakes off
Donald
Dos
volunteers
Anjos.
to fight a monster. Oh, the guy that ragdolled Dos Anjos. Me, please.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Habib looks after all this time off and getting injured and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's been about 2 years, maybe a little more.
Been a beast, man.
What was the injury?
ACL this time, I think.
Oof.
ACL, MCL, one of them. Awfully Habib. Never heard of the other guy. If the other guy wins, that'd be kind of cool.
Khabib's got lats that go down to his hips. He's got big lats.
Yeah, I wonder what that line's going to be like.
I wonder if they
If
have a line.
Conor McGregor want to come to 155, he's welcome.
What else you got?
All right.
Ev?
He's welcome.
Co-main event, your boy Lyoto Machida against everyone's boy Dan Henderson.
Yeah, if Dan Henderson's not your boy, you a terrorist.
Dan Henderson's got the widest head I've ever seen in my life.
Whitest? No.
His head is so wide.
Oh man.
Hi, Dan.
I've seen some wide
Hi,
heads.
Dan. Because you have to go from one eye to the other. Hello, Dan.
No.
You have to say. You have to add 5 A's to his name. Dan.
That's fucked up.
How are
dare
you? He's got the widest head in the world.
He's a legend.
Doesn't matter. He's still got a very wide
Good.
head.
I mean, cool fight for old time's sakes. If Lyoto can just avoid that giant H bomb, he should win this one fairly easily.
Keep on the outside and pepper him with kicks.
I hate picking against Dan. You know this. That's
I'm
Fight Club rule
100%.
number one.
I 100% have Lyoto.
Yeah,
Machida.
Lyoto's my boy.
I have the dragon.
I'm obviously biased in this. I got Lyoto.
Yeah.
By KO. By kick. Head kick. KO.
Which is, be careful not to break your foot on Dan Henderson's impossibly wide and very hard head.
Good advice.
Yeah.
What else you got, Eb?
Main event time, Glover Teixeira, Rashad Evans. 5-rounder.
Oh, Brendan Schaub, I'm gonna need
Train with both of
I'm
them.
gonna need your assessment because I know you've wrestled with Glover and said he's
And I've sparred and wrestled with Glover. I've
you've
done everything.
sparred with
Yes.
Glover. Jesus,
Uh,
a monster.
Man, that's a tough fight. Rashad is my brother from another mother. I love Rashad. How bad does Rashad want it? Is the big question here. When he fought Bader, he did not look good. If that same Rashad comes, that's trouble, man. I feel like Glover, the UFC's all he has. For Rashad, he's a great analyst. He has all this stuff going
Does
on.
Rashad like fighting?
I'm sure. I'm sure. I think, but he's been doing it forever, man. You know, he Ultimate Fighter winner forever ago at heavyweights.
he has been
he's a
fighting
world
forever.
champion. Yeah. He just, I wonder how bad he wants it. It's a tough fight, man. I don't like the matchup in the least bit for Rashad.
Why
I
don't
couldn't
you?
think of a worse
Why
matchup.
is that? Because
I guess if you try the Phil Davis method, granted, Rashad beat the fucking brakes off Phil Davis. Remember that? Out wrestled him, peppered him, beat the shit out of him, and then Phil Davis, if we're going MMA math there, Phil Davis beat Glover Teixeira by just wrestling him, controlling his hips.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like the fight for Rashad, especially after the way Rashad looked for Ryan Bader. But I never, ever pick against my buddy Rashad. So, again, I'm biased. So with Lyoto and Rashad, never listen to me. But I hope Rashad wins. I'm rooting for Rashad.
I'm going to. I don't know Rashad the way you do, and he's awesome. But I'm going to have to go with Glover Teixeira.
That's probably the safe pick.
Yeah.
What, do we know the odds at all, Evan?
Yeah, the line on that fight is Glover is a minus 210. Rashad is a plus 170.
That's not minus 210 is not terrible.
I'm acting like I know what that means.
It means Glover's a 2-1 favorite.
Yes.
Wow. There you go.
A little tighter than that, actually. Right? That's your main event.
There you go. You know what? Before we jump into current events here, if I'm one of these guys, man, I'm going the Octagon. My God, I can't afford a mental coach. You know what I'd start doing?
I know exactly what I do.
What?
Well, I go to first of all,
You'd fly a guy in from.
I go to Tibet.
Okay.
I climb to the top of there's a monastery up there. I pack my knapsack. I bring my yak butter. I bring some bread, some yeast-free bread. I need energy food.
We don't have that time,
I need a lot of
we don't have that
berries.
time, though.
And then for 10 years, I throw myself at his feet. I wash his feet. I clean the monastery. And if he deems to help me with meditation, I do that. Why? What else?
Well, what if you just had 10 minutes in the day? Can you give me 10 minutes to get this done?
Well, that's what I would say to my Rinpoche, my master.
Okay, no, check it, man. Headspace now. It's an app on your phone.
What?
Yeah, man. It's an app on your phone that can help you with all this stuff. Anxiety, mental clarity. You know,
well, look, we know that most of your problems, fear, anger, stress, anxiety, depression, sleeplessness, all those.
You mean all of them?
They begin and they kind of end in your head. You know what I mean? They wreck your life. All right. Now,
wreck your life.
I can honestly say that when I got tired of traveling to Tibet as much as I do, I don't like altitude. I downloaded this app on my phone and did it while I was driving.
Just 10 minutes a day? Probably don't do it while you're driving. I would do it 10 minutes a day when you have the time and the convenience of your home or when your car is stopped. Probably do it 10 minutes a day because you close your eyes.
But you know what? You don't close your eyes sometimes. And that's what they make meditation very easy.
They do.
And you can do it. You can do it when you're walking. You can do it a lot of different places. See, people a lot of times think, well, I got to be sitting home with my eyes closed. Headspace takes you through a program that is incredibly user-friendly.
Only 10 minutes a day.
10 minutes a day. It is. It's guided meditation.
What can you do for the fans, Bryan the Kid Callen?
Well, I can help you in a practice that's rooted in thousands of years of tradition, thousands of scientific studies that show its positive effects.
Okay.
If you're into harmony, if you're into decreasing anxiety and stress, but if you're into that, then don't. Well, look, here's what 5 million users already do. You can get the app for free. Download Headspace for free. Begin and take their 10 program for 10 days of guided meditation.
Yeah, it's not all free. It's just a 10-day trial.
10 programs.
It's not. I just want to make that clear. It's not a 10. It's not for free, but you get a 10-day free trial.
Yes, the Take 10 program is 100% free.
There you go.
And it's awesome. Train your mind for a healthier, less stressed life. Start your free trial today at headspace.com/fighter. That is headspace.com/fighter.
What current events you got, Evan?
All right.
Body, the bear, the cub, the otter. Some guy goes, hey, I have a name for Evan. In the crowd, he goes, how would you call him the honey badger? We've already tried that. We did that a while ago.
Been through a lot. Been through a lot of animals at this point.
Honey badger.
Otter, cub, honey badger, the whole thing. You know what? Before you get into that, I made the mistake of going to why does this happen? I go to YouTube. I'm trying to look up stuff, and it says horrific bear attacks caught on tape. Well,
like recommended?
Yep. And I'm like, man, I'm not going to watch it. But I will click on it for a second. I'm just going to click on it for a second.
I'm just going to browse.
I got to sleep.
If it's too bad.
I'm not going to get my heart going. I'm just going to sleep.
You did this in Houston, right?
I sure did, man.
We got in bed at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. And what do? I go, it's like the devil. The devil's like, take a peek. It's just a bear. Big deal. They had like the 5 or 10 worst.
Is it humans getting attacked?
Oh, yeah. On
YouTube?
Here's the thing, dude.
I
don't know if you know this, but grizzlies, for example, will just start eating you. They don't wait till you die. See, a big cat, you want to go by big cat.
Yeah,
you want it.
Because they take you down right away,
Not
right?
only that, they grab you at the neck, and they will keep adjusting their bite. They have nerve endings in their canines that actually can feel where
the pulse?
Where your jugular is. So they'll keep adjusting their bite, and they'll just latch onto that, and you're going to bleed out. I
don't want to bleed out. That's miserable.
You think Tim Kennedy putting Steve-O in a chokehold was fast, where Steve-O went out? When a lion or a jaguar grabs hold of your when a jaguar grabs hold of your throat,
it's a game time over.
You're going to sleep, and it's probably not going to be that painful.
Yeah, we got that. How the fuck are these bears doing?
The grizzly and the black bear, the brown bear, the brown bear. What happens is, whenever these people fall down, they cover their neck, And
They play dead?
Yeah, and El Grizzly starts just going to town on where?
Your ass.
That's
and
right.
balls.
That's right. On your
You
ass.
know that? They go ass and balls
Your
first.
ass and thighs, and it's delicious. And if you try to fight them off, they go, hey, they bite you in the face, and they hold you down again, and then they go right back to eating away.
You watch people get devoured. Like,
Look,
who's filming this?
Some guy fell into the enclosure of a zoo, and this brown
that's
bear,
one of them little pussy bears.
This brown bear, no, dude, they have other.
I'm trying to get that Reverend Wild Bear video footage.
Hey, bro, they have that too, but excuse me, sir. You have to understand something. You might want to go to the zoo one. Don't go to the zoo one. Don't go, because it's so obvious what these things do. They just start eating away at the old rump and the old thighs. And
this is a white dude who's like,
he's slow way to die.
Oh God!
I think it was in
Asshole
Europe.
first.
It was in Europe somewhere. He's shitty way to die because it takes a long time to die by ass when your ass is, because you can live without your ass for a long time. So yeah. Oh, you're eating my ass.
Wait, so
How long
hold on.
does it take?
Homeboy just fell over the barrier,
Yeah.
and then the brown grizzly bear
Yeah,
just
Kodiak
walked
or
up and
whatever.
started eating his
Oh,
ass.
Kodiak was like,
Was
"What
the guy
the-
knocked out?
What are you doing? And then,
The guy was knocked
Oh
out.
no, he was very much alive. And then
And
they
he
shot
decided
it.
to curl up?
They shot it. Then they tranquilized it. The thing lived. They nursed it back to health after they shot it. But yeah,
And then the guy died off.
yeah.
so-
Then an idiot. This idiot. His buddy's like, don't pet it. This bear, a grizzly, is in a cage, a shitty cage, like a short
Makeshift
cage,
bullshit
a makeshift bullshit cage. Looked like it was in somebody's backyard.
Looked
I don't
like
know-
Tweety Bird's cage.
I don't know where it was. I think it was in Russia. And Yoker boy, who's drunk, goes to stick his hand in the cage to pet it because the bear is kind of sleeping.
Is
or
he
whatever.
touching his nose? Is he touching like
He
his
went to
arm?
pet its head.
Oh.
Now I don't know if you know this about the old El Grizzly. They might be 600, 700, 800 pounds. They're fast as
Super fast.
Shit.
They're quick as shit.
They're
like Mark
fast.
Hunt's covered in brown hair.
Oh, 100%. They're lightning fast. Okay, it's one big ball of fast twitch muscle, bone, and fur. Okay, that thing went, huh? Guy reached in the pet. Thing went, that thing went, what? Dude, oh, you forget they have hands. Oh, you forgot they have hands.
We don't have hands.
Well, they got
have paws.
No, even better. They got super long claws. You're not getting out of those.
Wait, so it grabbed the guy like this and did what? Ate his face off?
Got a hold of his arm and started twisting. And just started twisting. And you're not getting your arm out. Nah.
You
you're not
ripped
getting
it
your-
off?
Well, I don't know. The camera kind of turned away at that point, but I don't think his arm was doing so well
Did
after that.
I give you nightmares?
His arm was, no, what was the worst was the phone call. The girl was getting eaten and she was calling her mom. And then she finally died. That was
my
bad.
God.
In Russia. Yeah. Listen, the bottom line is carry a gun if you're in grizzly territory. If I'm going to grizzly territory, I'm carrying myself
no
a
one's
gun.
in grizzly territory here. This animal was caged. He stuck his arm in to hunk his nose. The other guy was at a zoo and went over the fucking barrier. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
Those people I don't feel sorry for.
No.
Did you see homeboy, I think it was India, fell into the tiger's
did.
cage?
Sure did.
That tiger, everyone's like, no. The guy has a stick and he's like stomping out like this.
Yep.
This thing goes honk. Then he's like probably a 180-pound man.
Yeah.
Just trots off with him.
Just trots off with him. Died so
off.
quickly too, huh? That guy just went like that.
and then the
just-
lion's like, or tiger's like, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Snacky.
good day.
Delicious snack,
Found
everybody.
myself an Indian Cadbury egg. Ate his ass out.
Do you think that's what he's thinking?
Indian Cadbury egg.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he's sophisticated.
Indian Cadbury egg.
Delicious. I love my life.
Delicious.
Ate that.
Yeah.
Bratwurst.
Yeah, don't fuck around with. Well,
Mother
you can
Nature?
see how athletic those big cats are. How about that? I think Rogan posted it on
The
Instagram.
mountain lion jumping.
No, that was an African lion where that
that's right.
deer, that gazelle or that antelope, which was as big as the lion, jumps off a cliff, and El
Cat's
Lion,
in mid-air.
Miss Leone.
Leone.
Miss Leone dives after it, catches that fucker in midair by the neck, and falls down with it.
This shit was crazy.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ev?
All right, so first current event we got is Vern Troyer, who everybody knows as Mini-Me from the Austin Powers movies.
He died.
boy.
No, he came out swinging on John Jones for calling. He was offended by John Jones calling DC a mental midget. The midget thing pissed him off, and he kind of went in on him saying, he's like, I hope he loses. I think he should apologize. He's just naive, and I would say stupid.
Well, Vern Troyer, I'm sure he needs attention, and how this even gets picked up is beyond me.
Yeah. Also, mental
Mental
midget,
midget
is not offensive. I'm
It's not.
sorry.
It's really not.
Mental midget meaning midget. The term midget is for someone who is short, right? Or small. So you're mentally small. And we're allowed to say that. I can't stand when people police the way we talk.
And hey, Vern Troyer.
That from now on.
Vern Troyer's name? Hey, Vern. Go tell John Jones that to his face. He's going to kick you to Mars. Yeah!
Sir.
But I was in Austin Powers 2.
Sir.
You're only known for one thing. It was being in Austin Powers 2. The road's over. Quit doing interviews.
Sir.
Well, he was also on that weird VH1 reality show where he got wasted and pissed all over.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic.
I know, but I don't think that.
Hey, the only thing I want to see is him battle the guy from Games of Thrones. Midget on midget crime.
I'm going to step out of this because Peter Dinklage is a friend.
Dude, he's brilliant. He's killing the game.
Yeah.
Vern Troyer is probably hating on him. Don't hate on John Jones. Hate on the guy that took all your jobs.
Can you not talk about John Jones kicking him to Mars?
Why not?
And also,
Yeah.
can we not? I'm going to ask you to not be offensive.
Wait, you gave me the green light. You said midget was cool.
Sir,
so
I
you're
said
older and wiser.
Midget is.
No, you said midget's not offensive.
Is
I heard.
midget an offensive
Yeah,
word?
smaller person is what I heard.
But what is there? I'm going to look up the definition.
What's like called,
now that you've offended
you know
all our
word,
small listeners.
You know what word I'm very cautious of is retard. I never use the word retard. If you meet a mentally challenged person,
if you are mentally retarded,
can't say that around them.
But midget, an extremely or unusually small person. A dwarf.
Well, we don't need the definition of a midget.
Well, they have also gnome and pygmy here. That's not right.
Well, you don't need to Google midget. It's not going to be like offensive.
But
to
you
small
say
people.
a midget submarine. It's a term in the English language.
It's a term.
And I don't think midget from midge, a sandfly, is a term for a person of unusually short stature that is widely considered pejorative. Pejorative meaning insulting. To put someone down.
Bryan, but
while not a medical term, it has been applied to persons of unusually short stature, often with the medical condition dwarfism. Okay, so you want to say dwarf, I guess.
I think small person.
I think they prefer little person.
Little person. I watched that TLC with the little people, big world.
That's where I get all my.
They prefer little people.
Oh, midget refers to a person who is very short but normally proportioned. So Peter Dinklage of Game of Thrones is not a midget. He is a dwarf.
His head size would make the difference.
Right. No, I mean, wait. I am not laughing. I said midget refers to a person who is very short but normally proportioned. So he's not a midget. No, in other words, if you're very short but normally proportioned, then you're not a midget. So when you see them with a large head. What? Everybody in this room is laughing, and I'm trying to be scientific.
Let's just move on, though. Vern Troyer, don't talk shit to John Jones. Move on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get off that, though.
All right.
Let's keep this thing going.
God damn it.
All right. Next one.
We apologize to anyone.
Rumor has it, strong rumor has it, Paige Van Zandt is sort of dating J.J. Watt.
That is a giant.
That's what we call a spinner.
Size comparison.
We call her a spinner where I come from, especially her J.J. Watt
Good
size.
Lord.
He's a large human being.
I mean, that shouldn't be legal. I mean, how
Why,
do you?
she's smaller? What is your deal with
How
midgets
tall is
these
she?
days?
I didn't say
You
midget.
son of a bitch.
She certainly is what technically would be considered a dwarf. in
No,
comparison
she's
to
not
him.
under 4'11".
How tall is she? 5? She's 2.
Paige is like 5'4",
5'4". Yeah,
She's so cute.
yeah, she's very cute.
But J.J. Watt is he's about the size of your average.
You know what it's gonna look like when they have sex?
He's a brontosaurus.
It's gonna look like that bear versus Leonardo DiCaprio and Reverend. Just
I would have to agree, and I think it's an amazing comparison.
right.
He's
that big old bear.
Literally,
Think of Leonardo DiCaprio with just a blonde wig and sexy as fuck, getting his ass demolished. It's probably happening.
Well, I don't know if her ass is
I don't
going
know.
to be, but
either.
yeah.
I apologize for this podcast.
J.J. Watt, I'm sure things are proportioned. He's probably got
I think you'd be surprised.
probably got a heavy meat flute on him.
I think you'd be surprised.
Do you have some inside scoop on his meat flute? Is it not a meat flute?
I don't know.
Oh.
Talk after the show, though.
Could it be a meat
I
nub?
might have dated a same girl. Anyways, what else you got, Evan?
Okay, I guess we'll move on quickly from that one.
Man, we have
Good
just
for her, though. She went from, she was dating that Cody
Garbrandt.
Garbrandt, who's a dime piece, man piece.
Big
But they were
guy.
training at the same gym. I guess, that's tough. That's tough, man. No, he's a smaller dude.
He's a 135er.
All tattoos on his neck. Hands.
Oh, I
handsome
know that
dude.
kid, yeah.
Really good fighter.
boy,
too.
that's
Heavy
a
ass
big
hands.
jump. That's going from Pony to Clydesdale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've been riding a pony, and now let's throw around a Clydesdale.
That pony's tough as fuck, though.
Of course, it's a tough pony.
But
Ponies are tough.
then you stepped up to Clydesdale, and that Clydesdale got cash out.
It's
of
going
his
from
ass.
Mini Morris. It's going from a Mini Cooper to semi.
Well, no, it's like going from a Mini Cooper to a Rolls Royce.
Rolls
'Cause
Royce.
That Rolls Royce has
Rolls Royce.
has
ROLLS.
cash hanging out the doors.
Yeah.
I think he's the highest paid defensive player now. 3-time MVP.
Probably.
He's the
Oh,
best
he's
player
a
in the league.
stud.
Best player in the league.
No, don't get it twisted. JJ Watt is a stud, and if you want your children to be studs, you breed with
You
JJ
gotta
Watt.
mate with him.
JJ
yeah.
Watt should be sent out to breed with. And by the way, I'm calling bullshit on your girl. I think he's got a piece on him. I think he's got a serious meat flute. But girls like to say with big guys, they go, it's not that big. Well, compared to his body, 9 inches, 10 inches probably looks like a nub,
Good point.
right?
Girls did say Shaq had a little dick, and I said, well, it's all relative.
Sure.
But then when more than one says that, you got to start believing it.
Yeah, could be.
Either way, his bank count, he's doing all right. Hell of a
he's
player,
fine.
too.
He's just fine.
Best player in the league, really. Good for him. And Paige
Watt.
is, as nice and as friendly and sexy as they get.
Wow.
It's a good combo.
Cutie
Hopefully
pie.
they procreate. What else you got, Evan?
Next one, Iggy Azalea went on a radio show and said that if she finds out Nick Young cheats on her again, that she's going to, quote, chop his dick off.
Well, she has to say that. Hey, Iggy, listen to me. He's cheating on you all the time.
Hey, you
Hey,
don't know
man, you
that.
never know. You don't know that.
You don't know that.
I know. No, he's the one guy who's faithful in the NBA. Well, she has to say that, though, right? Girl power, I'm going to chop his dick off. You ain't going to do shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know what their relationship is like, but
Yeah, who knows? Might be an open window, but she doesn't want to say anything.
No,
She doesn't
man,
want to
there's
leave
no
it out
open
there.
window. When you love a
She's
man-
also very attractive.
Yeah.
She's also a huge pop star.
Yeah, when you love a man and you think he's cheating on you, want to kill him.
Oh, I bet, man.
And she, what I would say is rather than chop his wang off, just date some stud. Just be seen on, on a
just-
sailboat
just-
in Ibiza.
Oh,
in Ibiza.
no,
with some-
just one up him.
with
Just one up
with
one up 'em.
Ronaldo. Ooh. Why don't you just give Ronaldo a call and just be like, well, we're just friends.
We're just friends. I'm on his boat. Oh, dick pic.
We're just hanging out. He's in a Speedo.
No, she would have to one up him in the basketball arena. So she could start dating. Oh, I don't know. What's this? Steph Curry. Oh, you're Steph Curry, the best player in the world. I might do it.
But don't you think that men get more insecure when a woman is dating a man who does something that's a mystery to you?
That's a good point.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you're in the same
Like if a
category,
girl's
you
dating
give a-
another fighter, you know what that's about.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
But if she's
I know the
dating-
ins and outs.
she's
I know all
dating
the
a guy who
details.
can play the fuck out of a guitar and sing his ass off.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
If
mean?
my ex started dating Jared Leto, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking rocker, sexy,
Yeah.
red carpet events, no head trauma, fat dick, house in the hills.
Yep.
He's in all these movies constantly.
That's where you're
There's
like-
no losing either.
Yep.
There's no losing.
He's Panther Boy, isn't he?
He's Panther Boy.
Yeah, he's a Panther Boy.
He's who I want to be.
He's who you want to be. He can dye his hair.
He can do anything he wants. He can wear crazy shit, jewelry. He can wear a nose ring from here to here.
Yeah.
Like
You want to be Jared Leto so badly.
he's my spirit animal.
He's your spirit.
Jared Leto's my spirit animal. That's true. I absolutely
Jared
love the
Leto is my spirit animal.
guy. I absolutely love him.
Damn, that's funny.
What else you got?
Jared Leto is Brendan's spirit animal.
All right, we got one more.
That's one of the
Uriah
funniest things I've ever
Faber,
heard.
Faber and Dom Cruz were on the herd, and Faber basically straight up alleged that TJ was on steroids, and that since USADA came in, he looks completely different, and
Them are
That's
them
what's going
them
on.
are fighting words. What do you mean alleged? Like, how did he bring it up? Do you have the exact
Yeah.
sentence, or give me a
Yeah.
quote?
So Dom was giving him shit for not fighting TJ, and Faber said, quote, dude, I'll smoke TJ Dillashaw. He looks like a prepubescent teenager right now because USADA came in. I don't know if he was or was not, but it's very obvious that something's different.
Well, but we saw TJ at our show, and TJ looked pretty thick and strong, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's good shit talking. I hope TJ answers back. I'd love to see them fight. That's the
shitty
next
talk.
fight.
That's shitty shit talk, though, isn't it? Don't you think? I don't know. Steroids.
You know what?
I mean, TJ Dillashaw is such a badass, and he's fucking his skill set is so amazing. I don't know. I just don't like that. Those guys were close. I just hate.
You know what though,
hate
B?
it.
I feel like it's almost an unspoken thing in sports where you never call a guy out, even if he.
what I mean.
I will tell you this right now. I fought guys who I know for a fact.
Yes.
I could prove it. I could show you
you
record
catch your
that
mouth
they
shut.
were doing some shit steroid wise before
Yeah.
we fought. Through managers, through other stuff, I know where they were going. It's just an unspoken language, kind of like it is in baseball. You don't cross that line, man.
So TJ,
you just
why
don't.
TJ? TJ's fucking.
Well,
just,
no, I get that. Why,
I mean,
what
he's
do you mean,
awesome.
why
No, in
TJ?
other words, like,
But if you're, hey, he's awesome to you.
no,
To
no, no, I
Uriah,
don't
he's
mean
not.
that. I just mean you guys were on the same team. You spent a lot of time
I
together.
know they
You-
hate each other now. They're different
Oh,
teams.
God, I fucking hate
It's called
it.
a rival.
Okay, a rivalry's great, but like you said,
That's little. There's usually
a
an
low- it's a
unspoken
low
thing.
blow,
It's
right?
a low blow.
Yeah.
Like if you're fighting Alistair Overeem or Josh Barnett and all you want to talk about is steroids, it's like, well,
yeah, that's fine.
we know that, man, but you're fighting, so just shut the fuck up.
Right.
It's a little tough. It's kind of unspoken rule, but again, it fuels this fire where they need to fight because now I bet you TJ comes back with fury.
I'm sure.
TJ would also probably beat him in a fight, I would assume.
Uriah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would
Yes.
imagine. It's just a bummer. It's that's out of character for Uriah. I feel.
It's a low blow.
Yeah. And I also it's interesting with these strange these camps and these fights, and one guy goes to another camp and they just immediately start bad mouthing. But you know what? Maybe that's politics in a gym. My idea
not
as a fan, can I just tell you what my perspective is as a fan? My perspective as a fan, and I bet you a lot of people feel this, is like if you're in a camp with each other, then everybody's a family and you have each other's backs.
Oh,
see,
couldn't be more wrong.
So that's my perspective.
No. A lot of times when, especially if there's multiple superstars in the gym, there's this competitiveness, and sometimes you feel like one guy's getting more attention. Sometimes you might have been the guy who put everything together, and now this guy's being successful. There's jealousy.
Right.
There's maybe the countdown crew's there for a guy who you helped started. Now you're not getting notoriety. There's all sorts of. Yeah,
So there's a lot of politics. Huh?
Sometimes I think when you first start out, it's a team and you all have each other's back,
Yeah.
and sometimes
That's how
just
I
like
feel.
anything. Also, with NFL teams, NBA teams, they don't all like each other at all.
Really?
No, there's NBA teams where guys fucking hate each other. Just happen to be really good players on the court, and they get the job done. There's NFL teams where guys won't even talk to each other. Quarterbacks, receivers, a lot of them hate each other.
What?
They get it done.
Wow.
You just live in a fake world if you think everyone gets along. It's
Yeah.
all about a team and shit.
Yeah.
It's just not.
And I also thought that guys share secrets and trade techniques a lot, and
Depends.
Yeah.
Some do.
Well,
Some
when
do.
you got
But like okay, so on set, everyone's best friends. Everyone likes each other.
no.
You know, on the Notebook, they fucking hated each
Yeah,
other.
although I will say on set, people are very, very maybe because it's a collaborative effort.
But it's also casting,
it's also
right?
acting. It's
But
also different.
But it's
not
also
fighting.
casting.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you have different personalities. Just because you're there to do a job doesn't mean you all agree
Well, on
or get
TV
along.
shows, sometimes when somebody starts breaking out, there can be that weird tension. Sure.
But also, we've heard of stories on set where, there's this big superstar on set, people don't like him, but he gets the job done. They're no different. A lot of personalities, that happens. And when a guy has another opportunity to leave, he's like, fuck it, I'm out, man. I
You
gotta
told
like
me a
it
story,
anyway.
though, where like there was a guy who came in or they brought you in and there was a weakness in his game. There was a hole in his game. It was very apparent. And I said to you, did you tell him that was a weakness? And you guys didn't really share that. I mean, that's not something you share necessarily a lot of times, right?
No, but that was also a case where he was fighting soon, and his coaches talked to me about it.
Okay.
So we didn't bring it up to him because
so they said
we didn't want
exploit
insecurities.
it.
No, they said don't exploit it.
Oh, okay.
They said stay away from that area of this
Why?
expertise.
Why would they say that? Because they didn't want
Because
to.
he won't have confidence going into the fight. Because he's going to realize how shit he is at this certain aspect of fighting, and when he goes in the fight, it's going to fuck with him mentally.
Okay.
So they said when you go in there, don't do this to him. So no one ever did it.
I heard a rumor, and I don't know if it's true, that Ronda got mixed up with certain, was brought in with certain strikers, and then I don't know. I heard that she fought like a really good kickboxer before Holly.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Who told you this rumor?
I don't know. I heard it.
We
I
for
think
sure
maybe
have to
from
have more
maybe from
details.
Rogan or something. I don't remember.
Rogan told you
didn't we
this?
talk about this on the podcast?
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I don't know.
All right. What do I know?
I don't know.
Yeah. So the bottom line is though, when somebody has a weakness, you don't want to exploit it because it'll.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Just
No,
2 weeks out of the
we're
fight.
getting off subject here. We're getting way off subject. The thing is with Uriah low blowing TJ here, it adds fuel to the fire, and it also, I think it's unspoken guy code as far as professional athletes go, where you don't call another guy out or shame him if he has done PEDs before. You don't see a lot of guys doing it, do you?
No.
Never.
No.
There's a reason for that.
Maybe because most people in this business have done them or had to resort
Brian.
to them,
No. You just don't do it. You just don't do it.
Yeah.
You just don't do it.
I agree.
It's like calling a guy out for cheating on his girlfriend. That's none of your business.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
It's
totally
tough.
agree.
What else you got, Ev?
That's a wrap on currents.
That one went down a weird path.
A little bit of a weird path.
What can you do? We saw Donald was at our Dallas show, right? Was he at Dallas? Yeah, he was at Dallas.
Yeah.
He actually asked a fan question. He said, "Brendan, do you ever get the itch? Now you retired like a year and a half ago. You ever get the itch to fight?" And I went. He goes, "Cause he goes, I'm on. I think he said I'm on the starting to be on the bottom of the hill. I started thinking about other things other than fighting." And he goes, "It worries me that I'm always going to have that itch." I told Don, I said, "That's the difference between me and you. You enjoy fighting. You're a natural born fighter. I am not. I don't miss anything about it."
Yeah.
And then I also said it'd be hard for me to also put on a Reebok jersey and compromise my worth for Dana White and just the whole business. I'm very jaded and I know my worth. So, and he goes, no, I'm not talking about money. Forget all money. Forget Reebok. Forget Dana. Forget all that. Just do you ever have the itch to fight, whether anywhere, Bellator, anywhere? I went, no, I don't. He went, well, that's surprising. I went, it is.
Yeah, but
That's
you're also
different
in front of
between
a theater full of people loving you and
I'm
laughing.
also in front of a sold out theater, so I get the same.
B-Shop
stimulus.
did some stand up. I got to be honest, man. He did 5 minutes in the beginning, maybe even more.
Definitely longer than 5 minutes.
Very good. 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's usually I J-time it.
You had
around
some
11
funny
or 12
shit.
minutes.
I was laughing.
Thanks, man.
You threw in some surprising stuff. Very.
Couldn't do
very
it without
good.
you, brother.
Well, if you wanted tickets to that, I mean, I want to get to a point where where it's very difficult. See, the thing is, it's really hard to get tickets for a lot of
Dude,
stuff.
for anything. I tried going to this play. I think Hamlet's in town or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Hamilton is in town. DUK, you know where you should go to get tickets? Have you tried Have you tried Score Big yet?
Yeah, because Score Big, here's what people don't realize. There are tickets available.
Yeah, they
And-
tell you there's not.
Yeah.
But when you go to Score Big, you'll be surprised.
Yeah, that's the big secret, and Score Big's in
Big old
on
secret.
the next big event you want to go to. And by the way, guess where I'm going? I'm already looking at Score. I'm using them for The Little Mermaid. Taking my kids.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Mermaid it up, Brian.
The bottom line is you will pay less for better seats, okay? You can choose the area you want your seats in. You're paying too much for tickets. Between all the markups, last-minute convenience charges, even print home fees. You got so many fees.
Brian,
So
you know
many
why
people
they get rid of all these fees?
dipping their fingers in the cookie jar.
Yeah, because they work directly with your favorite team and artist to get the unsold seats and unpublished prices.
Yes, exactly. You can get 40% off all live event tickets. And by the way, look, 40% of all live event tickets go unsold. Did you know that?
I did not
Up
know
to
that.
40% of all, it's unbelievable.
Did you know Score Big guarantees you to pay below the box office price and up to 60% off? What?
I thought it was 40.
No, you can get even up to 60% off, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, son.
So get their fingers out of the cookie jar. Why you got all them fingers in your cookie jar?
Cut that middleman out. Go to
right.
scorebig.com, find the event and seats you want right now. 2, make an offer with Score Big's name a ticket price feature.
No
3,
surprise fees.
get an
Free
instant
shipping.
answer and save up to 60% off your tickets. No surprise fees and son, free shipping.
Look, scorebig.com. Click on the microphone. Enter promo code FIGHTER. And you'll save an extra $20 on your first ticket purchase. All right? Scorebig.com, promo code FIGHTER.
Scorebig.com, promo code FIGHTER, the usual. Booyah. You got to drop knowledge, son?
Yeah, I got a drop in knowledge.
Well, drop some shit, son.
Well, you know what I realized? That a lot of people don't know the difference between a primary and a caucus. And now that we're
Let's cock
deep-
this up.
We're deep in We're deep.
Go ahead and cock this up.
We're deep in election campaign season. Do you guys know the difference between a primary and a caucus? And it's okay if you don't.
Nope.
Okay, so let me just try to explain this to you guys.
Please educate them.
Because you know how they say he won the caucus, he won the primary? Primaries are basically when people vote for a candidate to see who's going to get nominated for the presidency, because each party has to nominate somebody to put forward as their choice for president. And a primary can be a closed primary and an open primary. You know what I mean by that is this. You have to be a registered Republican to vote for your Republican Party in a closed primary, but in an open primary, you can be Democrat, you can be Republican, you can be independent, and you can vote for your candidate. However, some states like Hawaii, like Alaska, like Colorado don't work that way. They have what's called a caucus. A caucus is essentially people that are party insiders. They're registered Republicans or they're registered Democrats, and they are part of affiliates, and they go into a room and basically they say, who's voting for Ted Cruz? And everybody raises their hands. And it's not secret. And so the problem with caucuses is that you can have your caucus leader who bullies you into a certain group. And they'll go into a room and they'll talk about the pros and cons between candidates. But basically they go, who's for Cruz? A bunch of people raise their hands. They go, all right, who's for Ted? Who's for Trump? Whatever. And the people that vote the most, these caucus leaders that basically raise their hands, they do a tally. It's a very small group of people. Very small group of people. And that's who wins. That's who is nominated from that state.
That's crazy.
It's not very democratic.
That's a bunch of cock.
It's not democratic, and that's why Donald Trump is flipping out over the fact that Ted Cruz won all the caucus in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Because
makes sense. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Trump is like, bro, I'm getting millions more votes than Ted Cruz. And you guys, because you don't like me, the Republican establishment.
He has a legit point.
Yes, the Republican establishment, you delegates, you caucus leaders, since you don't like me, you're putting your boy forward, even though I get the popular vote.
Ooh.
And so it's very contentious. Now, people who know politics are not surprised by this. We've been doing this forever. Remember, when this country, for a long time, up until I think it was about 40 years ago, that's how we chose candidates.
Hey, am I wrong here? Did Frank Gore win the popular vote?
Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Al Gore, yes. Now you're talking about electoral college, and yes.
But he won the popular vote, right?
I believe that Al Gore won the popular vote, and I believe that George Bush won the electoral college. Yes, but there's a good example
too.
And yeah, and so this is how politics work. It used to be that a candidate was nominated with caucuses, caucus leaders, party insiders, people who were registered hardcore Republicans and were in committees and very, very active in the political process. They put their boy forward. And it wasn't until recently that we had primaries where a lot of states say, no, let's do by popular vote. If you're a registered Republican, vote for your candidate. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are. And then we go to the popular vote in the end. So it's very, very interesting and weird way to choose our candidates. But we've been doing it for a long time. And sometimes some states will go with a caucus and a primary where they'll vote. Caucus will put their guys. But sometimes I think there's some states that have a winner take all. So if you get the majority of caucus, so how about this? In a room, if Ted Cruz gets 10 caucus leaders and Trump gets 9 in winner take all states, Ted Cruz gets every one of them.
That's ridiculous.
All of those caucus leaders have to go over that side.
Man.
Yeah.
Some old school things in America that make you go,
That's right. Now, the Electoral College was designed because you had essentially, the reason that they want to give states equal power is this. Wyoming has very few people in it. All right? Don't look at my legs. Wyoming has very few people in it. So if you just did by popular vote, states that had very small populations like Wyoming would be left out of the political process.
Makes sense.
So they have to have some power too. That's where the Electoral College comes in. So it's a complicated thing, but it seems to work.
It though, right?
There's always a debate about that.
Always.
Trump is screaming and yelling, but there is a popular vote.
I'll tell you what, man. You know what? You going over this stuff? I need to read more. I got to read more.
Well, Well,
I need to read more.
The problem is magazines are expensive, bro. So if you're going to go to the rack, if you're going to go to Stann.
The New Yorker's not cheap.
No.
Time Magazine's not cheap.
No, you're talking about, it goes up $6, $7, $8.
You know me. I get GQ. I get People Magazine.
When
I get
on
all
the
that
plane,
shenanigans.
I end up spending $25 on
Me
magazines.
too, at least.
Yeah. Why? That's what I got to do. No big deal. It's just what I got to do.
It's not, man.
So I'll have to make more money.
No, Brian, listen
What?
for
No,
one
I'll just make more
second.
money. What do
When
you
it
want?
comes to magazines,
What?
you know what you guys like. You know what you want to read.
This is actually an app that you use all the time.
Yeah, actually, you do use all the time. I need to start getting the New Yorker, which I kind of already do.
This
But I
is
need
an
to read
awesome
it more
app.
because, yeah, it really is. Texture, you get all the magazines you want
Texture.
in one super convenient place. Texture app lets you tap into the world's most popular magazines anytime. Listen, you want to drop knowledge like Brian Callen? Get your read on.
Explain how it works. Like so, because you use it.
Yeah, so it's an app. It's on your phone. You breeze through 100 of your favorite magazines, whichever ones you actually like to read, old issues, whatever you want, the newest ones, and it just makes it easy to find the articles that you care about. I just don't get to read, People Magazine and go through, just all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Texture editorial team recommends content for me every day. So literally, I read the New Yorker, Time, GQ, the LA magazine.
Some great
here.
magazines.
Yeah,
man.
they're
So
great.
you can
magazines.
honey pick. You can cherry pick from any magazine you want.
Yeah,
and
man.
so you don't have to buy the whole magazine.
No, and then
So what's this cost? Like $10,000 a year?
no, if you sign up right now, Texture, sign up right now, gain
$5,000
gain
a year.
insider access to all the content from the world's best magazines.
$3,000.
Okay, man. You know what?
$1,000.
That would be a good deal.
Yeah,
$1,000.
$1,000. I mean, that's a steal.
$1,000.
It's not that low. It's not.
Texture's offering Fire Kid Squad right now a free trial right now when you go to texture.com/fatk.
$1,500.
Texture.com/fatk.
$1,200.
I hate that promo code and we'll fix it probably in the future, but texture.com/fatk. You'll gain immediate entry to all the top magazines, including back issues and bonus video content. Start binge reading. Get your dropping knowledge on, like Brian the Kid Callen by reading a ton. Full free right now when you go to texture.com/fatk.
Faux free?
Texture.com/fatk.
So not T-Fat-K, but Fat K.
Fat K.
F-A-T-K. All right.
Fat K. Texture.com/fatk. I don't know who gave me that promo code, but we'll figure it out. Texture.com/fatk. Get your magazine read on.
All right.
Fan questions.
Fan questions. Yeah.
I'm about to piss my pants. I'm about to piss on down my leg.
Evan the Meat Flute Freak.
All right, first fan question.
If I get one more fan question, I'm about to bust.
Hey, Evan, that looks good on you.
What?
That sweatshirt.
Thanks, dude.
Got some shoulders on him.
You guys should fuck.
Kid's a cutie pie. Hey, bro.
You know Evan wants to.
Don't say fuck. Just say fuck. You guys should fuck.
What else you
More
got?
intimate.
What else you got, Ev?
All right, this one is from Saeed Rashid. Brendan, what are you watching on Wednesday? The Warriors breaking the Bulls record or Kobe's final game?
Well, Saeed Rashid, I'm going to watch the Warriors game. Kobe ending, I'm not, he did put up, I think, 35 points last night, but
My Lord.
yeah, I'm not too.
Still playing.
I mean, yeah. No, this is his last game. He's not still
Still
playing.
35 points.
Yeah. Definitely watching Warriors. Dude, if they break the Bulls all-time wins in a season, that's insane.
It's fucking crazy.
I think if the Bulls played them, that Jordan team that won all those championships and have had the record, if they play them, the Bulls beat the brakes off of them. The brakes off them. Yeah.
Really?
Not even a competition. A different game. They had way better players. They have more Hall of Famers. I mean, if you go through it, they had Ron Harper, Michael Jordan. Oh, and their smallest player was 6'6". Think how small these guys are.
Jesus.
Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Steve Kerr. They had Dennis Rodman, NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Michael Jordan, NBA Player of the Year every year if he wanted to be.
Pippen.
Then they had Pippen, right? Amazing.
Freak.
Their team would shit all over.
They
them.
have Tony Kukoc?
Not on that team.
Was that not yet?
Not yet. He was there, but not
So
that year.
that Bulls team,
Best of all time.
put him up against teams now.
They shit all over him.
Is that right?
They're way better. Yeah. They actually play defense.
Yeah. Amazing.
And then who's gonna guard Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan?
Good luck.
Oh, and then Dennis Rodman's gonna shut down everybody.
That's tough.
One of the greats. But I'll definitely watch that game. You know what? I don't know if I will. I might.
Yeah. Go on.
Good.
Keep
Next
going.
one. All right, this one is from Mr. Adolphs.
about to piss
Most
my pants.
embarrassing / crazy thing on the
Hold
latest
your
tour
bladder.
run.
Tie a knot in it.
What'd you say?
What was the most embarrassing / crazy thing on the latest tour run besides Brendan almost breaking the stool at the Blues
Well,
Dallas?
before his pee-pee busts. The craziest. Just New Orleans had some interesting characters.
They great food. I had a bum touch my titties.
Yeah, this bum with blonde dreads, giant guy, who was just all kinds of dust. He came up and he goes, "You got some tits on you." And I go, "Thank you." He goes, "I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Big Boy." And he goes, "Ooh," and grabs
I just
Brendan's
took it
tits.
too. Yeah, he did.
He
do
grabbed them like the way you'd grab a nice pair of tits. He cupped them up and grabbed them in his big, meaty, blonde hands.
that. Oh, I had.
Big blonde guy.
I was wandering around New Orleans. It was like the French Quarter Art Festival or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was wandering around by myself, and I went to go get some food, and they put maple syrup in my coffee. Mm-hmm. That was awkward.
Diabetes.
Oh, I had 3 cups.
Yeah.
I went, what? This is ridiculous. Can I get a refill,
You
please?
about lost your mind with them beignets too.
The beignets are nice.
About lost your mind. Covered in powdered sugar. Looked like he'd been doing. Looked like he'd been at a
look like-
Bolivian snow party, if you know what I
I
mean.
look like Scarface. What else you got, Ev?
All right, this one's from DJ Slim, and he wants to know, what should I not wear to Coachella this weekend?
Clothes. It's Coachella.
That's cool.
Get a whole lot of ecstasy and blow.
Oh boy.
Get a
Never been.
boatload of girls. And just wear undies.
Never been.
Just undies and flip flops.
Nothing but girls. And
I've never been
hippies.
either.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't.
Won't either.
No, it's
Fuck
not
that.
for me.
Won't. Too
Sun,
old. Too old and
dehydrated.
Yeah.
Are you going, Kay? I feel like some shit you go to.
I'm too old.
I actually had tickets, but I'm going to a wedding this weekend, so I had to
Yeah.
sell them.
I'm too old.
You were gonna go, huh?
Yeah. I
Have you
wanna
been?
go.
Have you been before?
No, I want
Are you
to.
are you trying to get raped?
Well, I mean, I would go with like all my guy friends and homegirls.
Yeah, it's not like there's a lot of rape in Coachella, dude.
Oh, there's a shitload of sexual
Oh
assault there.
no! Oh no, Brian! You
Really?
have no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because
Hey,
I'm
hey,
so old.
you're 50.
That's because I'm
No,
so
it's
old.
a problem for sure.
It is?
Well,
Oh, 'cause
everyone's
people
on
get-
shit, and
get
then everyone
high.
thinks everyone's down to fuck, and she's like, "Wait, man, I'm just high as fuck." Boom, dick in your butt.
Yeah.
Have you been, Evan?
No, not my scene.
Really?
For every reason that you just listed.
Really?
Yeah.
He likes-
What the? You go to these fucking rages and like you're in the
He
mosh
likes
pits.
punk shit.
Yeah, it's a totally different music scene. Like, there's probably 3 bands that I wouldn't want to just shoot myself in the face over there.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses is coming back.
Oh my God, they're at Coachella. That seems amazing. That's why I
Exactly.
wouldn't go.
Brandon just
I'm
dragged
good.
he just plunged his thumb downward.
Hey, not going
Oh
to
my
see.
God, that's so good.
I'm for sure not going because they're there. If it was,
Hey, Guns
if
N'
it was,
Roses,
it
man,
was
you guys were awesome in
1984.
85.
Yeah, if
You
it was
guys were
84, I'm fucking front row.
Thanks for not growing or doing anything. since.
2016, and they're still singing the same
Oh,
shit.
that band that hasn't put an album out in 20 years.
God damn it! Bunch of young kids.
Hey,
Yeah.
I met Slash on the plane. He was just kind of big time, and I was like, I didn't even know it was him. I asked him a question about where we go.
You didn't know it was
We're
Slash, you
sitting,
son
he
of a
sat in
bitch.
front of me on the plane.
You have that top hat on?
Yeah. No, he didn't actually. He didn't.
Wow, you said it pretty aggressive because it seemed like
It
you're
did, in my
lying.
mind, he did.
Seems
And
like
then,
you're lying.
and then I was like, I think that is that Slash guy. And I had a serious question. I said, do we go this way for immigration? We were in Canada.
Slash don't have time for your
And then I go,
bullshit
what do you-
questions.
I go, what are you here for?
It's Slash, you fool. You think
Whatever.
he gives a fuck
You think I give a fuck about
about
him?
Slash? How? Watch your tone of
Do you
voice.
think I give a fuck about that guy?
I will bust all over your face.
Why? Because he can play the guitar.
You know what
were
Slash
great
would
in the
do to you?
80s.
Slash?
What would he do to me, dude? Would he slash me?
Hey, Slash
with
beat
his
the
axe?
fuck out of
With
you.
his-
The Slash.
Hey, bro.
The Slash.
Bro.
The rock star
I
Slash.
want you to take it back right now.
No, Slash would beat the
Hey.
fuck out of you.
Listen, man.
You think you can beat up Slash?
Listen to me. You don't insult me like that on my podcast. Now, take it back.
Slash
Or we're gonna have a problem.
would play
Get your-
the guitar on your fucking
Hey, bro,
yellow teeth.
Say, Brian, I'm sorry.
He'd go. If
you don't take it back, if you don't take it back,
Ow!
If you don't fucking take it back, we will fucking. I will fucking rape. I will choke your fucking stupid. Hey, don't chuck me away. Anyway,
You watch your mouth against
So
We
Slash.
just got into a physical altercation. Yeah, he's so strong.
He's sitting down and just a little
He
bit of
shoved
wrist.
me.
A little
You
wrist
bear.
shoots
You bear. Let's play Revenant. Ah! Get off me, you bear!
Wait, I'm not
You better
doing
not throw me
anything.
off. Ooh, your hands on my butt. Don't eat my butt. Don't eat it.
Hey, get out of
You're
here.
eating my butt.
God damn it.
You bear. Let's play Revenant, you bear. I'm Leo.
I guarantee that's a new kinky game.
No! Don't eat me butt first. No. Sorry.
What else you got, Evan?
It's called Revenant, the sex game.
Slash would play your dick like a flute.
You big bear better not eat me butt first. I'll scream for help. Too bad I'm in the middle of the woods and there's no help anywhere.
Eat that ass.
Ah!
Eat that ass.
Let me hear you go,
No.
my butt. You better not eat my butt first. Let me hear you again. Do it again. Someone help me. My butt's being eaten. I'm being eaten butt and thigh first. He's on my balls.
He's on my balls. Oh, whoops. Big grizzly dick in your mouth.
Oh, hey, I didn't know grizzlies had dicks.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's hairless. I thought they'd be full of hair.
This grizzly's about to bust.
Help, he's about to buzz.
Dude.
Sorry.
What else you got?
All right,
Oh, he's busting.
Last one.
we're gonna wildly
Ryan's on
change-
one tonight.
we're gonna wildly change the tone here.
It's
This guy
Revenant.
needs some
Revenant the
advice.
sex game.
This guy needs-
Reverend Porno.
Yeah.
This
Ready?
time he's going full
This
grizzly.
big old bear about to eat me. But first, that little cub over there is just walking around in a circle. Waiting for
little cubs behind the tree jacking off.
waiting for Daddy to finish.
All right, go,
Looks
Evan.
like the cub's coming over to a little bite of my butt, too.
Looks like the cub's coming over to rip my face
Someone
off.
help me, a big old grizzly and a cub. They're both working my run.
Oh, now it's Chinese.
Oh, no, you had to take it there.
Sorry. Go, Evan.
Go, Evan.
I need both. your
Evan's
focus
literally,
for that.
Evan is literally like an adult looking at these two idiots, and he's holding the microphone away and just going whenever they're ready.
Yep,
Whenever
that's
they're-
exactly.
When you guys are
exactly
finished,
what I'm doing.
when you're
what I'm
finished,
I feel like
Stan.
Evan has played this out before and he's bored with it. That's what's going on. That's right. Evan's like,
That's
no,
what's happening.
it's with me. It's all cubs.
All cubs.
It was 3 cubs ass first.
All cubs. All cubs.
All right, this guy has a legitimate question that he needs advice on. So let's hit him
Okay,
with it,
last
all right?
question.
Last one of the day.
Yeah.
My wife and I haven't spoken over a week. We're both 35 years old, and last week she went on a spring break vacation with her friends for 3 days.
Did she go to New Orleans? Tell her I said, what's up?
She called to say she would be back Monday night, but came home Tuesday in the middle of the day. No phone call, no nothing. Said her girlfriend who was taking her to the train station decided to stay an extra day. This is another situation in a string of situations. It's making me depressed, and I want out. We have a 4-year-old daughter, though. I need help. He's got some advice.
I don't know what the issue is, but if she's just leaving for 4 days and not calling you,
She's over it.
that's not acceptable.
But you know what? But you know what else? A lot of times, I'm not saying throw in the white towel yet. A lot of times, there's a miscommunication. It sounds like you guys need to talk like grown-ups and figure out what the game plan is and quit hurting each other's feelings.
She's mad about something.
And he's mad, and it looks like you guys are trying to like one up each other by who can hurt each other worse instead of talking.
You're not getting what
This is just this vicious cycle is just continuing until you
there
guys
needs to be an
talk.
honest conversation about what you both really need from each other, and it doesn't sound like she's. Yeah, to go away for that long is.
Also just
women
because
do that.
But just because you have a 4-year-old doesn't mean you have to stay together. That's a bad excuse.
Very much so.
Because kids turn out great even with multiple.
Yeah, as
homes.
long as you both love the
Yeah,
child.
as long as there's love, you're good.
And you're in the
But
area.
also, this sounds to me like there's a miscommunication. You guys are trying to hurt each other, but no one's really talking, seeing what's going on. Have a talk, see if it's something you can try to work on. If not, just go your separate ways.
Are you validating each other's feelings?
Because there's a
That's the
lot
other
of
issue.
cubs in the field.
Yeah, but there might be an issue where like her feelings aren't being validated, right? And your feelings aren't being validated. So the first thing we do, I used to do this all the time. I'd be in an argument with a girl, and she'd say something, and I'd be like, "That doesn't make any sense. That's stupid." And I would logically try
I hear
to
you.
talk her out of it. Where instead of saying, "Oh, that's how you feel, so that's very real to you," so let me acknowledge that feeling is real, and that I respect your feeling. Obviously, you feel that way, so it's real, even though it may be predicated
Even though
on
unicorns
false
aren't real.
assumptions. Yeah.
I gotta pretend.
The
they
minute
are.
you say that's a ridiculous way to feel, or that's ridiculous, then you're
they shut
lost.
down.
Yeah.
Listen, have a talk like two grown-ups, quit hurting each other, and then go your separate
And let us
directions.
know what happened.
Yeah, keep us posted.
Curious. It's not a relationship show, but I'm curious about that.
No, I would, for sure call Loveline next time. But you guys will figure it out. Man, this was a weird one.
A little weird.
We came straight off the tour, full of beignets, sugar, and hopes.
Yep.
And motivation.
And MCT oil.
And MCT oil, strawberry flavored.
Yep.
Listen, you crazy kids, you can find us this month in April. We're in Oklahoma. Finally, that link is up for all you Oklahomians. Oklahomians. Oklahomians stands for grizzly bear balls in Latin, from what I heard. We're in Oklahoma the 23rd. That's at a casino. That place isn't that big, so those are going to sell super fast if it's not already sold out already. And then the Midwest tour starts in Minneapolis on the 28th. Madison, Wisconsin, I heard that city's great. That's on the 29th. And then we end in Chicago in a theater. Chi-Town, or as the kids call it, Chirac.
We're selling well.
We're in Chirac,
We're
Chicago.
sold out in New York, aren't we?
Sold out in New York. Boston's almost sold out. Giant Theater. And then we're also in Philly. All those are almost sold out. That's the East Coast tour. That's in May. And then we're also in Sacramento May 6th at a casino in Sacramento, smaller show. So all those are selling super fast. Oklahoma the 23rd this month. Midwest tour starts in Minneapolis the 28th. Madison, Wisconsin 29th. Chi-Town the 30th. Get tickets right now. tfatk.com. And then also pre-sales still go on for tfatk3d.com right now. Sign up for it. You get Bryan Callen special Never Grow Up right away. You get the limited edition Deer shirt, TFATK Deer shirt right away. And then you come May 3rd, you get all 12 episodes of Fire Kid 3D plus bonus footage. Booyah. Best deal on all the land. We love you guys. Let's make this thing a success so we can shoot season 2 and 3. It's all up to you guys. You know we love you. This is the Fire Kid. We're out.